Personally, I don't think looks matter that much because I mean, if you make an effort, you will get your reward. So it doesn't have to be about the looks all the time. It's
Yeah, you
not
just
really.
made me and Tanay's day. Okay. we were worried for a
You
second.
are
Are you
very
blow
cute.
up me
Okay, stop
only?
it.
Hello guys, welcome back to Kaafi Conversations. Today's guest on the podcast is Zia Mulani. She's a content creator on Instagram who is currently residing in Toronto, Canada. In this podcast, we talked about fear going outside, what things you should consider, audience retention, algorithm, and a lot of good stuff. So without any further ado, let's get back to the podcast.
Okay. So hi Zia, thank you for being here.
Hi, thank you for having me.
By the way, the viewers who don't know, she's in Toronto, and so can you tell us how the quarantine rules over there? Like, do you have offline classes, or how does it happen?
So I have online, but then from January I have offline classes. So it's like on my own schedule. Like I got to choose my class timings.
So the first question which I have for you is why did you start making reels and how was the transformation process like going from like a regular girl to like someone who makes content or how was the transformation?
So I started making reels back in 2020, March 2020, when COVID hit actually. So I was like, why not take advantage of the situation if like everyone's sitting at home and doing nothing? It was pretty normal for me. And then suddenly like one reel blew up, which was about ISC exams, board exams. So I was like really happy about that. And that's when I actually started gaining followers on like a daily basis, like a lot of following.
Yes. So could you please, normally channels have a pretty up and down trajectory. It's quite zigzag. So could you please explain yours? How has it been?
At first, it wasn't much, and then the reel blew up, and then I actually got a following. And then actually, I stopped for a bit. I did not have the motivation. So I stopped for a bit, and I actually lost a lot of followers. And then when I also continued making reels after that, I kept losing followers. So I
Hmm.
kept getting demotivated, but I mean, that did not stop me because I would like enhance my Instagram. I honestly love doing that. So that happened, and then I eventually started gaining followers. So I was like, good enough. And then my views also started increasing. So
One thing when you have a profile on Instagram, which is quite like pretty big, people tend to assume a lot. That's the
mm.
thing about Instagram. So, according to you, what is something people misunderstand about you when they go on your page?
Honestly, people think I'm living the life because they just think. I mean, my life is what I show on Instagram, but that's not even like a part of it.
In North America, there's a culture of that everybody should have a job. It can be either McDonald's or anything. So, would you
Yeah.
think that if such a culture came to India, what could be the benefits?
Honestly, it would give students a lot of work experience, which they need because over here I'm struggling because I do not have work experience at all. Like I've just done internships, but I haven't like worked. And you need like if I want to do retailing, I do need retail experience, which I don't have. So it would give students the experience. It would keep them busy. They would earn their own money, so they get like independent earlier.
So essentially, there would be better humans in general, because
Yeah, better off.
I imagine it to be a pretty humbling experience. You go in all high and mighty, and you're just a junior. So that's probably it. Okay. So, how has your life been different than what you imagined it to be maybe 2 years ago? What's different?
Well, I never imagined to come abroad, leave Pune actually. I never wanted to, but here I am. And then I actually never expected to blow up. I never expected to make reels because this was like it was like a year and a half ago that I started. So 2 years ago, I did not actually expect to make reels or blow up or have such a following on social media.
So the next question which I have for you is how is your audience interaction? Like on the streets of Pune, like I know you, I see your reels and something like that. So how is your audience interaction?
Honestly, it's pretty good. Like, I don't really post stories, and people say that that actually helps in engagement, but I don't really post stories. But I mean, I think my audience interaction is pretty good. I've met a lot of people, a lot of creators also. And also, yeah, I've actually met a few people in the mall in Pune. Like, there's this like one famous mall. It's like that mall in Pune
Phoenix.
Who've actually come up
Yeah.
to me and they were like, "Oh, I know you. You're the one who makes reels." And I was like, "Yeah."
Amazing. We saw that you were tagged in a post by a management company. So has that? What do you think about account managers in general on Instagram?
So a few of them actually help. Like, I am A-listed and it helped me a lot while I was in India. It actually got me a lot of brand collaborations. So I genuinely think they actually try their best to give their audience or like their creators a good collaboration.
So there is this general conception and मतलब ये मीमर्स भी बहुत इसका मजाक उड़ाते हैं कि if you look good you are going to do great on Instagram. ठीक है, you just post reels, make dances on trending videos and then you're done, you'll get a lot of following, सब होगा आपकी जिंदगी में अच्छा. So is it true, or do looks really matter that much?
Personally, I don't think looks matter that much because I mean, if you make an effort, you will get your reward. So it doesn't have to be about the looks all the time. It's
Yeah, you
not
just
for
made
me.
me and Tanay's day. Okay, we were worried for a
You
second.
are
Arey, I
very
blew
cute.
up
Okay,
me
stop
only.
it.
What would you do if Insta gets banned?
um, Go back to TikTok since I have TikTok
अरे
now.
यार.
Canada में uncles come रहेंगे, I think, to say, don't do this, don't do that.
It's okay. I'm just flexing, guys. But like, yeah, I mean, I'd probably go back to TikTok, or I mean, it wouldn't really matter to me because I'm honestly very busy right now. So making actually using like getting the motivation and putting in the effort is not for me right now. So
You were there when TikTok was in India, and you were there when TikTok is in Canada. So is there a difference in the way people look at the app?
No, actually, it's pretty much the same. Like, people will go on it, spend 3 hours on it, and then be like, oh no. And like, people actually prefer TikTok over Reels here. They'd be like, oh, I opened Reels by mistake, but like, TikTok is the actual video making app. So it's, and it was the same in India actually. So,
And I also guess कि TikTok की like the reach is better, I guess, on the reels, because right now I don't know if you're observing or not, but the reels, like the what do you call engagement or like the views on the reels are down for like almost all creators. I don't particularly know the
honestly,
reason.
my engagement is so much better than it was.
Exceptions.
Yeah, yeah,
Exceptions.
absolutely, absolutely.
But like on I don't think TikTok engagement is that good either.
Is it?
Like my engagement at least has not been that good on TikTok. It's been better on Instagram.
So
So
this is like a very interesting question. I think we should have like ये हमने main question करना चाहिए था. But how was Diwali in Toronto?
we have this one party place on campus. So even they
अच्छा.
hosted a Diwali party just for the Indians. So everyone actually wore Indian and went there. And then my friend also had a house party for Diwali. So then we went there too. So it's pretty good. Like it's pretty lit up. Everyone knows what Diwali is. Everyone actually wishes the Indians happy Diwali.
Wow.
So even if they don't know what it is, they'll always wish you.
So it's pretty inclusive. That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say.
Yeah.
I've seen that you have accepted a few sponsorships on your page as well. So could all creators initially have their anxiety that if their audience will actually appreciate them posting such content. So did you have any such anxieties when you started?
Yes, of course I did. So I think I started with Haldiram, and that was it is a pretty big brand. So I genuinely have wanted to collaborate with Haldiram for like a long, long time. So I mean, of course, I did not know if my audience would actually like me posting about other products and like not about stuff that I actually used to post about. So it was anxious. I mean, I was anxious at first, but it went pretty well. I got pretty good engagement and pretty good audience.
So this is like a pretty common question, but I think it is like a very insightful question, even for me. So that when you start as a like creating content on Instagram, there is this phase कि लोग क्या सोचेंगे, you know. So how do you get out of that?
Honestly, just make reels for yourself at first. Like, if you want to do it, make it for yourself. If you like it, post it. People will like it if it is you. Like, if you're being yourself, people will actually genuinely like it. So that's how you get your engagement. That's how you get out of the phase once you get a following. Do it for yourself and you'll do it.
So like instead of लोगों को ये funny लगेगा कि नहीं, I should think about कि ये मेरे को funny लगेगा.
Yeah, if I find it funny, I will put it. I think I'm very funny. I will put whatever I am like, whatever I laugh about. So,
Okay, so Zia, finally we are at the rapid fire section. So you have to answer in as few words as possible. Is that fine with you?
okay.
Okay. What is one quote you live by?
Be yourself.
What is the one thing you're most proud of?
Moving into a completely different country all by myself.
What keeps you motivated?
My friends, my family, Instagram by itself, honestly.
So जब Instagram reel blow up करता है, so I feel motivated.
Yeah.
Must have. Best fashion advice you have received so far?
Dress however you want to. Like, even if you want to be feminine or masculine, it's all on you.
What is your what is like your favorite personality trait?
I'm very funny.
What was the best pickup line you have been subjected to?
I can't think of any right now.
Acha. What is the best pickup line you have ever used?
I don't use pickup lines.
What is the worst pickup line you ever got?
She doesn't use. There is no best.
I don't use pickup lines. I don't remember. They're all in my message request. If you want me to check, I'll check it.
Biggest misconception about being an NRI?
Too much money, which is not true. So.
Okay, so if you were a product, what would you be?
Either a varsity jacket or mascara.
What is the strangest rumor you've heard about yourself?
That I'm very famous.
That's the end of the rapid fire. And so we on this podcast have this one really iconic question which we ask everybody. So the question is creeps question mark. Please elaborate.
Creeps question mark. Honestly, a lot of creeps. Let me tell you, every day. So I get like weird message requests every day, and my friends and I over here, we just sit and we go through them and we just laugh for hours together. It's all Indian people. So, I don't say that, but like I genuinely we are Indian people.
We understand. It's fine.
Try too hard, and then they'll go like every picture. They'll send me my own post and be like, "Oh, so pretty," or "So this." It's genuinely so weird. And then they'll send their own reels and they'll be like, "Can you repost this?" Or they'll send random reels, just randomest reels, and they just send it like nothing. Just send it. Like I'm supposed to sit and watch your flower reel now. Yes.
And I guess they also ask for like हमको follow करोगे क्या? Like ऐसे भी होते हैं बहुत.
Yeah, please follow me back. And then there's so many. What is your phone number? Like I'm gonna give out my phone number. Yes, sure.
I think they think it's very easy, na?
Very easy.
Yeah.
Easy to slide.
Question for the viewers. Are there any good resources which our viewers could refer if they want to go and study abroad? Like what resources did you refer to?
Get your IELTS exam done. Get a counselor. They actually help you a lot. I had a counselor, and honestly, he actually told me step to step, like step by step, what to do because I had no idea. And then just search on Google. You'll get your basic idea. Go on every university website that you actually want to go to, and research about your own program because I had a lot of problems about that. I actually thought it was something, but it turned out to be something else. So research properly about everything on the website itself.
And when you start researching, like how much time prior should you start researching?
So if you're going after 12th, might as well start end of 11th, beginning of 12th, and then start giving your exams from then.
So thank you, Zia. Thank you for replying to our DM.
Mainly
Thank you. Yes, thank you for accepting our call, and we had a great time with you, and we wish you the best of luck.
I had the great time with you all. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.